feeling.
Well, hello there, my little lemons, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. We are gathered here today for yet another episode of nonsense. I'm sorry, that slipped out. We're here for another installment of you all watching me react to and critique Beachbody workouts while I educate you all in the process. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. I would really love to have you here. Without anything further, let's make lemonade. So the first thing you guys need to know about this very first one is it's super short. It's like 3 seconds long. And like the last 2 nanoseconds are cut off in a weird way. It looks really weird. I'm going to replay it a few times so that you guys can try and see it and get like the full gist of it. But just so everyone knows, she's doing like a weird arm switchy thing. I'll just play it. No, I am really not one for bright colored leggings, but those are really working for her. I love like the mustard yellow kind of color. Sometimes I think my body's a funhouse mirror where I can only wear black or dark colored leggings. Anyway, what's going on here? She's got a wide stance going on here. When this started, I thought she was gonna go into like a sumo squat, so it kind of took me by surprise when she didn't do that. Kind of doing a hip hinge slash super wide leg RDL, Romanian deadlift. And I don't have that much of a problem with this, but the weirdest thing to me is probably the switching thing that she's doing with a dumbbell between her hands. That looks like a good sized dumbbell, which is awesome if you can manage it. And then that's the part where it kind of gets cut off, like in the middle of that switch. I have seen this particular one before, and that is like what happens. And I don't understand the point of it. Also, I'm not positive which program this is from. I'm sure you guys will tell me. I want to say it's from Job 1. If that's the case, then Jennifer Jacobs is responsible for this. But again, I'm not positive. My biggest question here is just what's the point of switching the weight back and forth in your hands like that? Because I personally don't see a point of it. But that's just me. I'm just a girl on the internet who loves to lift up heavy things and put them down. I just summed up like every female weightlifter. Anyway, here's something else. So I've decided to show you guys a compound exercise. I'm combining a plie squat and a dumbbell shoulder press. For a plie squat, you want to make sure you have your stance wide and your toes are going to be pointed outward. I'm holding my set of dumbbells in my hands, and as I press up from my squat, I'm pressing the weights up into a shoulder press and clenching my glutes at the same time without locking out my knees. If you normally don't shoulder press very heavy when seated, you'll find that you will probably be able to tolerate slightly heavier weight when you try this. This is likely because you can use the momentum from your lower body to drive the weights up, and because more muscles are being engaged to move the weight upward as well. Regardless of that, please do respect your limitations and start with a weight that is manageable and safe for you. Okay, so this next one, we're actually going to look at two separate videos, but they're doing sort of the same thing. I didn't film a demonstration for this one, and I think that's because when I first saw it, my first instantaneous thought was Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. What is this even supposed to be doing? So yeah, like I said, there's 2 clips, and I'm just gonna let them play, and we'll watch them both. Okay, I am opening up the table for discussion. I'm requesting a lifeline here. What is this? At first I was like, I think I'm gonna cast my vote for a variation of a bicep curl, but just a really bad take. Like when little kids try to brush their teeth for the first time on their own. You walk in the bathroom and there's just toothpaste everywhere except in their mouth. They just missed completely. Something else that I think is important to note here is that I showed 2 videos of 2 different people, but they're not really doing the exact same thing. But to me, it looks similar enough that I thought that maybe they were attempting to do the same thing. So because they're both doing something that's similar, but at the same time kind of different, I don't really know what the original exercise is supposed to look like. The first girl in the yellow leggings is stepping her foot back with each time she's kind of lowering the weight down in front of her, and then she's like changing each side that she brings the weight down to. And then the next girl in shorts, she keeps one foot back and is keeping the weight on one side as she's swinging it down. I don't know what the target is of either one of these variations. Like I said, I thought bicep curl, but neither one of them are really using their biceps. Well, the girl in the yellow, I feel like, is using them a little bit more because she's allowing her arms to fully extend. But the girl in the shorts looks like it's just all shoulders. Listen, guys, your guess is as good as mine, okay? I don't know. I'm just drinking my pink lemonade and my raspberry lime sparkling water. All right, so let's watch another one. This next one is from my favorite program ever, 9-Week Control Freak. There's kind of a few things going on. She's using a lot of equipment here. She's on the floor and she's like a little bit reclined, and she has that little ball on her lower back while holding the handles of what I think that is a control track. I don't know for sure because the rest of it is off screen, so I can't see it, but I'm assuming it is like the control track. Why is she holding the bands like that? The way she's doing this, I bet her neck is really killing her, because you can look and tell the way she's straining to keep it up. It's probably really bothering her neck. This is something where I feel like she's throwing a lot. I guess she is, and whoever super trainer made this, I'm assuming Autumn, because I'm pretty sure this is 9-Week Control Freak. Just use all your equipment. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff at the wall. I don't understand if maybe it's supposed to be like an assisted crunch. I don't know. There's a lot of I don't knows happening today. So you could just do a standard crunch on a ball. That's what I would do. Okay, so this next one is the same person as last time. Not that that really matters. I don't have a demonstration for this one, just commentary. This one is just f***ing bonkers. I don't know where it starts and where it ends. It's like a ring of fire. The only part of this that makes sense is the dog on the floor. It's a cute dog. This sequence of exercises, this is completely absurd, in my opinion. What is supposed to be the target muscle group here? Everything? If the goal is to find one exercise that targets the glutes, quads, triceps, deltoids, abdominals, lats, and adductors, mission fucking accomplished. Physical fitness is not an infomercial from the 90s where you have a thing that's challenging already and then you make it more challenging by adding more steps to it, but those extra steps don't necessarily make it more functional. You've just made a certain thing harder and more complicated for no reason, and that's what I feel like this is. Sometimes multitasking is worth it and sometimes it's just not. When it comes to exercise, I would say, depending on what you're doing, I think that it's generally not worth it, especially not like this. Again, I have no demonstration for this one. All I have to say is just back it down. Let's just back it down. Like, I don't even know. I'm assuming all of that was one rep. Putting things together like that is almost wasting more time because you're doing a lot of stuff without really doing anything. Let's pick 2 or 3 solid individual exercises and then just bang out a really fun circuit. Then after that, we'll go to Starbucks, eat some fudge covered Oreos, and we'll just chill out. I think I've made my point. All right, here's the next one. Here's an exercise that is not stupid. So I wanted to show you something that was kind of similar to whatever we just saw, but I honestly still don't know what I just watched, and I don't know if you do either. My assumption is that it's something maybe to do with abdominals. I really don't know. I'm just guessing. So I'm showing you guys what I would call lying leg raises, and I've added this additional element of holding a small, emphasis on small, weight up to help me stabilize myself and challenge my entire core. You can't rush these. You really should go slow, and holding your arm up does help me slow down a little bit. You will feel these in your lower abdominals as well as in your hip flexors too. So this last one I want to consider like a bonus because I just added it in here while I was working on the script for this one. I don't have a demonstration for this one, but I wanted to add it because I think it highlights one of the overarching issues about why these overly complicated and overly complex exercises are just not it, and demonstrate also that they just increase your potential for injury for no reason at all.
Down, and then press up through that hand. And if your knee is too close, that half Sphinx push-up is not going to feel like anything. And trust me, it should feel like something.
Oh, God.
Down, squeeze.
It felt like I fell.
Down. Come on, guys.
It's weird, isn't it?
Keep the core tight and the back flat.
This is weird.
Two. One more.
I will have this blurred out, but you can still kind of see what she's trying to do, and you can hear how much she's struggling with it. I'm going to read the caption under this. When you have absolutely no clue on a new move and try to take cues from the trainer, and it's a quote-unquote fail, but you laugh at yourself because you tried. Failing isn't the end unless you give up. It's how you learn. When you try something new, you aren't meant to get it the first time. Love these new workouts, and I can tell you there is no way I could have managed to even try them if I hadn't gained strength from completing the 9-week program first. So that's interesting. I thought this one was from 9-week Control Freak because it looks like one that I've seen before, and I hear Autumn talking in the background, the super trainer. But then she says in her caption, if I hadn't gained strength from completing the 9-week program first. Do they have another 9-week program? I mean, for all I know, they might. But I definitely remember featuring this particular exercise before. Yeah, I think it was fairly recent, like within the last couple months. So I remember what it's supposed to look like, and I've seen Autumn Calabrese herself do it. It's like a dumbbell tricep kickback, but stupider because Autumn, for some reason, felt the need to have people do this strange bowing down. It really doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't understand the point of it. Assuming the goal is a tricep kickback, I don't see this making the tricep kickback more effective. I would actually argue that it's probably making it less effective, which you can observe here with this video that we just watched. She's so focused on like trying to do that bow down thing and not bust her face on the floor that she's not even really doing the tricep kickback anymore. Like she's just trying to focus really hard on like not getting hurt and just following the lead of the super trainer of Autumn. I assume who that is. It sounds like her. In case you guys haven't figured it out, my opinion on these new age super trainers releasing these overcomplicated, over-the-top exercises is asinine. Sometimes I think that these newer super trainers, and like a lot of just fitness influencers in general who release a lot of the stupid workouts that we see, sometimes I think that they think that the only way to make an exercise more effective is to make it as complicated as possible by throwing a bunch of random things at the wall, rolling it into a big ball, and then just calling it like a fitness challenge. I have said this before. Just because you're doing more doesn't mean you're doing more. In conclusion, well, this one was super short. This is probably going to be one of the shortest one of these that I've ever filmed. I'm sorry, I just wasn't as blabby today. Anyway, what am I about to say? Just because you buy a starter pack doesn't make you a coach, okay? Not a fitness coach, not a nutrition coach, not a health coach, not a wellness coach, none of that. Am I narrating a Dr. Seuss book? Super trainers, rolling 1,000,000 exercises into one mega exercise is not better. I would actually argue that it is worse. Stop it. And to the people who are just mad that I'm criticizing these Beachbody workouts that are so amazing, who are probably about to comment and be like, well, the coaches aren't saying that they're coaches. Well, actually, it's kind of in the title. A lot of multi-level marketing companies give each of their ranks like different names, and coach is the like the entry level rank. Obviously they're not really like coaches of anything specific, but like it's actually kind of in the title. Like when you first join Beachbody, sign up to be a consultant, you actually are a coach. Like according to them, they're calling you a coach. And then so many of them, if I wanted to, I could go on Instagram probably and find at least 5 random Beachbody consultants who have health and fitness coach in their Instagram bio, health and fitness coach, wellness coach, something like that. And it's misleading because all they've done is buy a starter pack. And a lot of people don't understand that with most multi-level marketing, I mean, I can't really know multi-level marketing companies. There's no vetting process. There's no barrier to entry except having the money to buy it. You just buy the starter pack and now you get to be a coach. And I feel that that is very misleading to the uninformed consumer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's end out this video. Short one. You guys are fine. It'll be fine. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy this video, you can dislike it too. If you enjoyed me and my antics, hit the subscribe button for more shenanigans. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, holy crap. You scared me, Onyx. I didn't even see you right there. What are your brother and sister doing? I bet they are up to no good. Let's go see what they're doing. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys are pretty damn cute. Oh, okay. Hey. Everyone, this is Alpha. She has an attitude problem. No, that's Mama's blanket. Okay, I can't ever have nice things because these dogs, mostly this one and that turd right there. Okay, wow, so y'all are really gonna act up right now? You guys are really gonna act up right now? Oh my god. Alpha, please don't grab Mommy's blanket. Please, can I have nice things? Oh my god. Ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you. Please let it go now. Please, okay, let it go now. Please let it go now. Oh my god. How about you be a good little girl and say bye? Alpha! Oh my god.